The starting pitching has made me want to pull my hair out. Yes, some of it is unlucky and dumb and annoying and all that stuff, but the starting pitching has got to start pulling its weight. 5 runs has got to be enough to win baseball games. Not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, 5 or 4, because the offense can't keep doing it. The Pirates are going to make good pitches, and they did in big spots. We scored 4 in the first 3 innings, and then with Arcia homer and Matt number 40, and then Ozuna 2-out double, absolutely incredible in the 3rd, but Bryce Elder was cruising, and then a strikeout to start the 3rd, a soft single by the 9-hitter Jason DeLay, and then the dumbest hit by pitch I've seen in a while. Peguero definitely leaned into it, and it was a strike, and nobody really questioned it. I did not like that at all. And then the wheels fell off. Walk to Bryan Reynolds. Bases loaded, 1 out. I did not like the pitch selection after getting Ke'Bryan Hayes, who was a killer to us this series. After getting him 0-2, and he barely fouled off a slider, went in on the fastball. Just did not like that at all. 2-run single. And then Rivas hits one to Pilar. Pilar throw a bad throw in terms of making Travis d'Arnaud go and grab it. And a great dive tag by Travis. And I honestly don't know how there was enough evidence to overturn the double play there, but they overturned it. It took them like 30 minutes. So if it takes you 30 minutes, then there's some doubt. It has to be undisputed, but they changed it. And then Bryce was able to get out of it 4-3, which honestly might have been a minor miracle. Actually, it was. And then he settled in, got out of a jam, 1st and 2nd, 2 outs in the 4th. And then in the 5th, 8 pitch, easy breezy, 1-2-3, and get 2-strike slider to Henry Davis, and he was able to find a hole. Not a bad pitch, but after that, I would have said, thanks, Bryce. I know the bullpen's been taxed, but and then Jack Sawinski hits a double over the head of Michael Harris. 2nd and 3rd. No outs. Joe Jimenez does a pretty darn good job of limiting damage, because 2nd and 3rd, no outs. I mean, he did make a mistake on an 0-2 pitch. Bolt up the middle, just a meatball fastball. And then RBI ground out, but he was able to limit it otherwise. But Brad Hand came in and struggled, gave up a single on an 0-2 pitch to Bryan Reynolds, a triple to Ke'Bryan Hayes to make it 6-4, and then a 2-out single to Peguero, I believe, to make it 7-4. And obviously the Braves make it interesting. Leadoff single by Michael Harris, single after a stolen base by Ronald Acuna Jr. Good at bat by Ozzie, but he chased one out of the zone. It would have been outside, ball 4, 1st and 2nd, no outs. Instead, he chased a fastball outside, make 1 out, and then Riley chased some sliders. 2 outs, and Matt battled big time, 9-10 pitch at bat, but got called out looking on a high fastball. So again, we make it interesting. We score a lot of runs. We get a lot of chances. And the Pirates made some really good defensive plays today. But the starting pitching has got to start being better. It just has to. And I understand the saying that we should have gone and got a starter, blah, blah. That's not going to change the fact that Bryce Elder, Charlie Morton, Max Fried, Spencer Strider, they've struggled. That's not changing that fact, and those guys are going to still be in the rotation. They've got to help our offense out, because you put so much pressure on the offense to score 5, 6 runs, 7, 8, 9 a game to cover it up. But Thomas Hatch outings are gonna happen where he was cruising 41 pitches, four innings. Excuse me. Like pitching is good. It's impossible to hit a baseball, so it's gonna happen where the offense needs help by the pitching. There wasn't any defensive gas today, thankfully, and base running was fine. But I mean, we're lucky to get a split, and I'm glad we did. But the starting pitching has got to do something. As always, go Braves, champions forever. It's a little easier to take with 31 games over 500. But honestly, if we had a lick of pitching in this last 6-game stretch, we probably would be 6-0. Is what it is.